Florida, the land where castles rise out of coral, giant snakes battle alligators, and circus performers once ran their own town. It's a state where sinkholes swallow neighborhoods, Florida man dominates headlines, and flamingos roam wild. Welcome back to Maps Explained, where we uncover the mysteries your geography class never taught you. Subscribe so you don't miss our next exploration. By the end of this video, you'll understand why Florida is more than a vacation destination. It's a bizarre collision of nature, myth, and human chaos. You'll see why Florida is so strange, and you'll uncover why this state feels like it shouldn't even exist. Pill mills. Florida's darker side includes its role in the opioid epidemic. In the 2000s, pill mills in Florida were so rampant that doctors wrote more prescriptions for oxycodone than all other US states combined, fueling a national crisis. Lax oversight allowed pain clinics to dispense massive quantities of opioids with little medical justification. By 2010, Florida had over 900 unregulated pain clinics, and 90 of the top 100 oxycodone dispensing physicians in the US. People flocked from all around, even other states, to Florida to stock up on pills, legally.
They have popped up like mushrooms all across South Florida, hundreds of them. Pain clinics where addictive prescription narcotics, like OxyContin, are handed out with little or no oversight. In fact, Broward County is considered the pill mill capital. Weekly newspapers and circulars are crammed with pain clinic ads, and they openly advertise how easy it is to get pills for your pain.
All meds in stock. So that means you show up, you're going to get the medicine. Right here, see? On-site dispensing.
Police say there are 900 of these establishments, which are legal medical clinics that dispense the pain-killing drugs to people willing to pay cash. Police allege that doctors involved in these clinics are simply legalized drug dealers with medical degrees. They overprescribe the drugs with little oversight, which fuels the habit of drug users and lines the pockets of drug dealers from all over the East Coast.
We lost Drew in 2002, and it was at the hands of a doctor who had prescribed him 1,455 pills in less than 57 days for no medical reason.
What was your first haul? How many pills did you pull down from that?
270 perk 30s.
Xanax, I bet.
90 Xanny bars.
Yep.
2 milligram
Bars?
The bars,
Yep. 90 Somas.
Damn.
And 90 OC80s.
God.
In response, Florida enacted several measures between 2009 and 2011 to curb the crisis. These included mandatory registration and inspection of pain clinics, restrictions on physician dispensing, and the launch of the Prescription Drug Monitoring Program, PDMP, to track controlled substance prescriptions. These efforts led to a significant reduction in pill mills, but challenges persist today. In 2025, a federal investigation revealed that Dr. Sergey Margulian illegally prescribed approximately 2.9 million oxycodone pills from clinics in Broward and Miami-Dade counties between 2021 and 2024. This case highlighted ongoing issues with state oversight, as inspections during that period reported no problems at his clinics.
And police say hundreds of people showed up to fish at 2137 MLK Boulevard today. Some called it a zoo and a madhouse. In fact, the waiting room crowd grew so big, people meandered through the back parking lot and down the side of the building.
Jeff and Chris George ran several pain clinics in Palm Beach and Broward County in the early 2000s, raking in millions as oxycodone users from across the country lined up to get the addictive drugs. Eventually, the feds moved in, raided the clinics and their homes, seized their cash, and sent the brothers to prison.
Nature stranger than fiction. Florida is the only place in the world where crocodiles and alligators coexist. Add to that invasive Burmese pythons, some over 18 feet long, devouring deer and even gators, and you've got a reptilian war zone in the Everglades.
Satellite Beach police giving this warning today: don't feed him
and keep your dog on a leash.
Get back.
Here at Everglades National Park, we don't restrict our wildlife. They might be along the trail where you're walking. They are real. So please stay a safe distance back, at least 15 feet from all wildlife, especially American alligators and American crocodiles. Hope to see you in the park.
The size of the alligator they were dealing with.
Extremely scary, to be honest.
Meanwhile, invasive iguanas fall frozen from trees during cold snaps, only to resurrect when warmed. Off Florida's coasts, giant sea hares, squishy marine slugs the size of footballs, startle unsuspecting swimmers. And beneath the waves lies Neptune Reef, an underwater cemetery shaped like a lost city, where people literally pay to rest eternally on the ocean floor. Florida man.
Now they say I hit it, so I must be a good shot.
In Lake County, this man is accused of shooting down a Walmart delivery drone.
Florida man isn't just a meme. It's the result of Florida's sunshine laws, which make police reports public almost instantly.
Sean Muse was holding the 6-foot lemon shark Saturday night on the island of Cayo Costa, Florida. Muse says he was about to put it back into the Gulf, but the lemon shark was not having it and took a bite of Muse's leg.
We were out shark fishing on the beach here, and one of the guys I'm with got bit in the leg.
There we go. Once he was in the house, he didn't want to leave. I think it took us like 3 weeks to get him to go back outside. He was on the couch all the time or in the bathtub. Hey, you ready for some more cookies? Look at that. Are you happy, little alligator? Yeah?
As Florida man steals a car, realizes a baby is in it, drops baby off safely, then makes his getaway. He's more responsible than whoever left a baby in a car alone. Florida man breaks into jail to hang out with friends. Florida man is haunting beaches dressed as Grim Reaper to protest their reopening. Florida man breaks into ex's home, poops on everything. This guy's like Amber Heard.
Alligator expert Joe Henney says his alligator poses no threat.
I've never met an alligator that will not bite you. You fool around the head like this, their instinct is to grab you. He does not do it. You can reach in there and rub his tongue. He refuses to close his mouth. We don't know why.
Joe started bringing Wally everywhere, from the doctor's office to the drive-thru.
You can pet him.
He's been to a splash park
Wally.
And was even ring bearer in a wedding. They are together day and, yes, night too.
I put my hand on my face to cover it up, and I was like, holy crap, dude, you got to go in.
On Tuesday, Mark Somerset hit something in the water that he wasn't sure he would escape from.
Like a bear trap closing in on me.
From iguana-eating mishaps to bizarre crimes fueled by bath salts and the infamous drug Flocka, the state churns out wild headlines at a pace no other state can match.
They have superhuman strength, they're psychotic, belligerent. It takes a lot of people to hold them down.
People like these, often stripping off their clothes as their temperatures soar up to 105 degrees.
Flocka is a man-made drug similar to bath salts. Bath salts come from a synthetic cathinone that affects the central nervous system and are designed to mimic the effects of cocaine, methamphetamine, MDMA, or ecstasy. Flocka can be ingested by sniffing, snorting, smoking, or injection. When ingested, dopamine levels in the brain increase, causing feelings of euphoria and heightened alertness. At the same time, a surge of norepinephrine is produced in the brain, raising heart rates and blood pressure, and then causing what doctors call excited delirium, where the body experiences extreme temperatures and paranoia.
From grotesque to beautiful. Orlando, once swampland, became the global hub of fantasy with Walt Disney World in 1971. But if you don't like Disney, there are plenty of other tourist attractions far stranger for you to enjoy. Like the Medieval Torture Museum, where visitors can tour chilling replicas of Europe's darkest punishments. Or how about the whimsical Capybara Cafe, where South America's giant rodents casually roam among your lattes. You can even pet them. Then there's Gibsonton, once home to America's sideshow performers. Bearded ladies, lobster-clawed men, and giants were all showcased here. The post office even installed a custom low counter for a dwarf postmaster.
World-famous entertainers who called Gibsonton home include Al, the giant, Tomiani, and his wife, Jeannie, the half-woman, Melvin, the rubber-faced man, Burkhart, Grady, the lobster boy, Styles, Priscilla, the monkey girl, and the conjoined Hilton sisters.
Florida's attractions can also be beautiful. At Weeki Wachee Springs, women have performed as live mermaids since 1947, swimming with air hoses in deep spring caverns.
This air hose allows them never to surface during a show, and our shows last approximately 30 minutes. So once a mermaid enters the water for the show, by utilizing the air hose, they no longer have to surface, so they just keep breathing strictly through this air hose.
The mystical Bok Tower Gardens, built in the 1920s, rises like a Gothic dream from the Central Highlands, its carillon bells echoing across the state.
Crafted of coquina, Georgia marble, and ceramic tile, the 205-foot tower houses the 60-bell carillon, one of the world's finest. Maderi's Art Deco design won the American Institute of Architects' top award, harmonizing a seamless marriage between architecture and landscape.
In Homestead, Florida, lies Coral Castle, a massive edifice carved entirely from limestone by one man, Edward Leedskalnin, between 1923 and 1951. He claimed that he used supernatural methods to move the heavy stones, some weighing over 15 tons. But most say simple methods like pulleys and leverage lifted the stones. Ed even moved the castle 10 miles under the cover of night to protect his privacy. He gave tours of the castle and lived there until he passed away in 1951. Today, it stands as a bizarre monument, romantic, eerie, inexplicable. Florida is so weird, it's crazy that it even exists. From Crocs and alligators to mermaid shows, opioid epidemics, and carnival towns, Florida is a state of contradictions. Beautiful, dangerous, hilarious, and terrifying all at once. It's a place where truth is stranger than fiction, and every corner hides a new story. Florida isn't just weird, it's a mirror of American extremes. If the US had a fever dream, it would look exactly like Florida. If you enjoyed this journey through Florida's strangest mysteries, like, subscribe, share your favorite weird thing about Florida in the comments. Which bizarre place should we explore next? If you enjoyed this video, you'll love these next two.